What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you video games that I picked up since my last pickup video. They're going to range from PSP, PS Vita, PS2, N64, GameCube. So I got a large variety of games to show you guys today. Let's get into it. Okay, first up we have Ys Memories of Celceta. Great game. My first one was Ys 8 on the Switch. I really liked it, so I decided to pick up this one. I got it for a good price, couldn't pass it up. Gonna try to go back and pick up more of them. I know that there's a couple on the PSP, maybe one, I don't know. But I did see a few, so I'm excited to try to go back and pick those up because the games are really fun. Little pricey though, so trying to wait until I get them for the right price. Next up, Unit 13. One of the good shooters on the system. I believe Killzone Mercenaries is the superior of all the shooters on the system. I mean, just simply one of the best games on the system. But Unit 13, I think, was a launch title. Very fun. They have a lot of different levels. I guess they're like chapters or missions or whatever you like to call them. I think there's like 32 of them. I could be wrong, but it was very fun. This seems like something that I could go back through after I complete it and try to get a better score and complete it a different way, maybe. Very fun from what I have played, though. Next up, I used to play this game all the time as a kid, and that is SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. Now, this is the greatest hits version. I believe I actually own the greatest hits version, so it doesn't really bother me growing up. But used to play SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 on the PSP while playing SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 on the TV. It was very fun. I used to play GM mode on them both all the time. I had everything unlocked. I'm working through on the season mode on SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 right now, trying to unlock everything. But once I do that, I'm going to be playing GM mode because, of course, that is just a fantastic mode. Now, next up is going to be a PS2 game, Gun. Now, I'm a very big fan of these Western games, like Gun, Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, Red Dead Revolver, stuff like that. I'm a fan of this era, this time period. So any kind of games in like Western era, I dig it. Next up, True Crime Streets of LA Greatest Hits version. Haven't played it. I got it with Gun, so I was just like, for a couple bucks, I'll pick it up as well. Gun was the one that I really wanted. I originally wanted it on the GameCube, but seen it for a good price on the PS2, so I was like, I'll just pick it up. Next up is going to be one of my favorite video game franchises, and that's Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. I haven't played this. I had a buddy I used to work with always talk about how great he thought it was. I know that this is one of those different Mortal Kombat games, I guess you could say. It's not the traditional just fight like Mortal Kombat 4 behind me, but this one is more of a story and you're running around. It's more of like a beat 'em up, but you can play as Liu Kang and Kung Lao, and you can play it as two players or just one player. Go through and just beat the crap out of all the other characters in the Mortal Kombat universe. So I think it's very fun. But I'm done showing you the PlayStation games. I'm going to get into the Nintendo games, starting off with the Nintendo 64. First game here is WCW NWO Revenge. I used to play this game all the time as Sting and Goldberg, different characters like that. My cousin and I used to stay up all night playing it. Had a lot of fun doing different battle royales and stuff. Just a fantastic game. All the options in this game. I like WCW NWO World Tour. That's a great game as well. But Revenge is the superior game by far. Now, next up, this game, my fiance got it for me, so thank you, Ann. It is WWF WrestleMania 2000. Fantastic game. Much better than WWF Warzone, which I honestly, as a kid, didn't really mind, but this one you can actually choose who you're going to wrestle against. So, that alone is like fantastic. Glad that you can actually face or choose who you're going to face, choose different arenas, choose different match types. It's just overall a better game. So thank you, Ann, again for WrestleMania 2000. Now this is slim, but I'm only missing WWF No Mercy. from the Nintendo 64 that I really want for my own collection. So let's get into the GameCube games. Up next for the GameCube, I actually have Scooby-Doo Nights of 100 Frights. A very interesting game. I don't really have many complaints about it of what I have played. I have heard that a lot of people don't care for the platforming segments in the game, which there are a lot of. So, I mean, we'll see if that's a deal breaker when I start playing it a lot more, but don't really have any complaints at this point in time. Next up, I believe I played this on the original Xbox. I don't remember. But my buddy or my cousin and I used to play this game and fight against a bunch of monkeys, and that is Time Splitters 2. Never played the campaign, but used to do like the PvP stuff in it. Very fun. Up next, I mainly got this for the game that comes with it, but that is Fight Night Round 2. You get Super Punch Out in it. So thought that was really fun or really cool to pick up. A lot of my friends growing up used to play a lot of these boxing games, these fight night games. So I was like, I'll pick it up for a couple bucks. And the fact that it came with Super Punch Out on the GameCube version, I was like, might as well just pick it up. I have two left here to show you. The first one is X-Men Legends. Very excited to pick this up today because I am in love with the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. So with that said, it would make sense to play a game that came out before it that helped inspire it. So very excited to pick this up because X-Men Legends and X-Men Legends 2 are essentially Marvel Ultimate Alliance games, but they just strictly have the X-Men characters, which is fine with me because I'm a big Wolverine fan. So you're not going to get any complaints from this guy over here. Next up is a game I was very excited to get, and that's Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. It does have the bongos and the game inside. I was very excited when my buddy told me that he had the box as well. So that is going to be something I'm going to be playing. I'm very excited to play it because I never got to play any of the Donkey Konga or Donkey Kong Jungle Beats as a kid with the bongos. So very excited to get into it. Now, I have nothing else to show you guys today. I hope you guys are all doing well. Have a good day. Thank you. But